Live from the WMTV studios. 15 News at 5 starts now.
Fitchburg Police are investigating after racist graffiti was left behind on homes near Evoke Drive. Our Nicole Herzog joins us live in Fitchburg with the latest details. Nicole.
Tabitha, this path is typically filled with families walking, but now you can see this graffiti left behind here. It's now covered, but the letters KKK leaving people with concerns. Now, here's what we know right now. We know that Fitchburg Police say they found several racist graffiti markings on public and private property across the Lacey Heights and Seminole Forest neighborhoods yesterday morning. Officials say they don't have any suspects right now, but say they don't believe people should be worried about their safety.
I certainly have nothing to believe there's any sort of targeting of any one person or groups of people. It's just an unfortunate event, but nonetheless, we're going to continue to investigate it to do what we can to hold someone accountable for it.
Coming up on 15 News at 6, we have the message from a neighbor whose home was vandalized. But for now, live in Fitchburg, Nicole Herzog, WMTV 15 News.
Nicole, thank you. Fitchburg Police are asking people in the area to check any surveillance or doorbell camera footage from the last few days and contact them if you see anything suspicious.